Hello, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Inside Nollywood Conversations. We bring you back to back to back to back conversations, entertainment, education, information on the fantastic guest today with me. He's a renowned Nollywood actor, and that is just Momodu. Can you hear me, my guest? Good evening. Good to have you. Hello. Can you hear me? I just introduced you. Can you?
Hi, good evening, everybody. I can hear you.
Thank you for joining us on the show. So, welcome to Inside Nollywood Conversations. On this show, we talk about everything Nollywood, conversation, information, education, Nollywood, news, and everything. So, on today's edition, we're talking about Nollywood, a strategic channel to disseminate information. So, before we go in, I'd like to get to know you. We want to know you. So, tell us you movie in Nollywood. Point did you start? I don't know if you can hear me.
The network is really terrible.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
I mean, from your end, you're really breaking out. Like it's robotic.
Oh, it's from my end.
Yeah. But can you hear me clearly, though?
I can hear you clearly now, but I wasn't before.
Okay, if you can hear me clearly, it's okay. But you're sounding robotic here.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. It's probably the network. Okay, so I
Yeah,
said
I
I just
guess
introduced.
so.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Inside Nollywood Conversation today. You know that every time I come, I bring amazing stuffs only. And on the show, we talk about everything Nollywood. We have fantastic conversations, give you updates, education, information about the movie industry. And on today's edition, we have a fantastic, renowned Nollywood actor on the show, and that is Joseph Momodu. He's well. I'm excited to have you on the show. I'm very, very excited. So today we're going to be
I
talking
was
about
I
Nollywood.
was expecting I was expecting that clap we usually clap in primary school. Ba ba
Oh,
ba ba ba. Auntie, God bless you. Ba 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 ba.
okay, on today's edition, we're going to be talking about Nollywood, a strategic channel to disseminate information. But before we go into that, Joseph, we want to get to know you. You were, there's a difference between the Joseph we know in the movies and the person. Like, when did it start? At what point did you decide that you wanted to be an actor? Was it from 4 years old or from your mother's womb? Tell us the story.
From inception, I had always known that I would be an actor because right from when I was little, I had it inside of me. Whenever I see
Okay.
people acting on screen, there's this energy, there's this happiness. You know, when you feel like you're supposed to be here, you're supposed to be among those people. So that was the energy I was exhuming. I was kind of exhibiting, so to say. Sorry, and then I remember my first performance ever was on stage in church when I was 9 year
Okay.
old. I had a stage drama that really wowed
Okay.
our church then. And since then, my parents knew that, okay, he has it inside of him. I started pursuing it practically, and but officially, my journey into Nollywood started 2011, 2012. 2011, 2012 with a series called Civilian Barracks by Mega Creations as at then. Yeah, that's when my journey started.
That official thing that brought you into acting fully.
Huh? Say that again?
The official thing that brought you into the movie industry, like fully. That was your first major job in the industry.
Wow, man, this network is terrible. The only thing I heard
We
was
need.
movie industry. I didn't hear any other thing you said.
Okay, can you hear me now? Should I leave and come back? Maybe we would have a better. Can you hear me now? Maybe. Maybe I should
It's
leave.
it's really breaking up. Like it's
Okay, so
breaking up.
give me so that we can have a fantastic interview. Give me like two
Okay, it's
minutes. Let
better
me.
now. It's better now. It's better now. It's better now. It's
It's
better now. It's better now.
fantastic. So what I was asking is, it was at that point you knew that you wanted to do this movie thing. That was when you started
Yeah,
officially.
yeah. And since then I started pursuing it. Yeah.
Were you nervous? Were you fidgeting? Like, okay, this is my first official thing, and
No,
then looking.
no. As a matter
Okay.
of fact, it's my family that were they were nervous on my behalf. I wasn't. I was so
Oh,
confident. They were nervous because I didn't have any background. I didn't have any formal training. So they felt I'm just saying I want to do this. I want to do this. I've not trained, not like I was certified an actor, and I was so little. But the kind of zeal I was putting out, they decided to okay, put him in the church drama and just see. And just feel adjustment they did in church, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, and I wowed the entire audience. So I wasn't
and you,
nervous. I was so confident right from
and you
small.
were 9 at the time. You were 9 years old.
Yeah, my first performance was 9 year old. I can never forget. I was
You're
so little.
in
I
your
played
church.
Babalawo. Yeah, in my
You played.
church then in Surulere. Yes, I can remember. I can even remember what I said as a then. I said rubbish, but I know what I said.
But you remember what you said.
Yeah, they asked me to do some kind of incantation, and I just went up there and I said the blah blah blah, and I did my incantation, and it was wonderful. Trust me.
Okay, that's fantastic. So tell us your experience with your first movie. You said 2009 or 2019. You got an
Now I
official
said
gig in
I
the
said
movie industry. What was it like for you? I don't
okay.
know
Say that
why
again.
we're.
You lost me.
Oh my God, what is wrong with our network today? And I've been saying so much. I said
You are
your
you are
first
legit.
movie.
You are freezing like you are frozen on my screen, but I can hear you now.
Oh my God. I think that's happening over here too. Sometimes you freeze and then, but I'm still hearing the audio. But we'll keep going on. If this keeps happening, then I would have to probably
No, no,
log
don't
out
log
and.
me out. Don't log me out. I'm having fun. Just recap on your question.
Okay,
Right.
my question is that you told us about your first experience in the movie industry, which was a series. What was your experience like? Carry me through. Were you conscious because it was you're just meeting new people for the first time and they're like, okay, do this thing. What was the experience like?
I was happy. I was very happy. I'm working with, as at then, they were big hands. I was working with the likes of one Yoruba man they call Okbebe, another one called Pa James, another one called, can I remember their names now? Uh, uh, there was this Osaz guy then and Boyalinko. So then they were big hands then. So I was really ahead, Gloria Young also. So
Oh,
I was really, 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 really happy seeing
excited.
myself work with people. Yeah, I was excited, so to say. So when I had the opportunity to work with people like that, I'm like, okay, so I can actually do this thing and get paid.
Wow.
It's nice because I know they are the stars then. I was a newbie. So there was this renewed energy, doing something with the grandmasters as I then gives you this hope that, okay, you can actually get better on this field and get higher as you go into it. So for me, I was just super excited. Very, very excited.
You felt relevant because the people you were casted with
I
at the
couldn't just contain
time
the
were like
joy. The joy was too
legends in the
much.
industry.
Yeah, I was even overacting. They were telling me to cut
Wow.
it down. Right.
Like, calm down. Wow,
Down,
wow, this is
youngster.
fantastic.
You
So
get it.
tell us your funniest or weirdest audition experience in the industry.
Mm, okay, there's this audition. Is it First Bank? There was this audition that First Bank and is it Aquafina and First Bank? They did this audition 20,
Okay.
2017 or 20, I think it's 2017 or 2016. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm hearing you. Absolutely.
Okay, they did this audition, and the best monologue was supposed to win 5 million naira.
Oh, that year.
So
That's a lot.
yeah, that year, I think it was 2017 or 2016, one of those two. First Stars Audition, something like that. That was the name. So they said the entry is open to everybody, but only the
Okay.
best monologues we get callbacks to come and do the actual monologue in front of the judges. Right.
Okay.
So among the millions of monologues that were submitted, my monologue was among first five.
Wow. And how did
Can
that
you hear?
make you feel? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So because my monologue was among the first five, my video was everywhere online. People were chatting me up, sending me DMs, that guy, you must win this 5 million, blah, blah, blah. On the day of the callback, I was legit a celebrity on that day.
Wow.
Everybody kept coming to me, that guy, how did you do yours? Put me through, help me out. I now became a director on that set, on that audition. Everybody was
Really?
legit coming to me, telling me their own monologue for me to correct them. See, mumu me. Instead of me to concentrate on mine, I was
Oh,
super confident. Foolish me. When it was my turn to go in, it was my turn to go in. I went in. The judges, they already knew me. Joseph Momodu, wow, you did very well online. Hope you are ready to wow us here. I say, yes, of course.
mhm.
My dear, immediately they said action. All the lines disappeared from my head.
Are you for real? Like all the lines.
My head was blank.
That is terrible.
And then they asked
That
me,
is
Joseph
terrible.
Momodu, are you okay? I said, I'm okay. They said, do you want to take a minute? I said, no, I'm fine. Are you ready for us? I said, yes. They said, all right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. Action. I managed to remember the first two lines, and my head went blank again.
Oh my God.
And then
And you are the star.
they asked me again, are you
Of it.
okay? We are here because of you. Can you please wow us again? Do you want to take 5 minutes or you're good to go? I said, I'm good to go. They said, action. My village people attacked again.
They came for you. So at the
And
end of the day,
that was how I
how did you?
became popular online. But in reality, I went back home.
Oh
To
my
now make
God. That is.
matters worse, immediately I went out of the compound, entered my car, start my car, motor self now spoil.
Oh my God. That day must have been terrible for you, man. Did you cry though?
That that day I can never. It took me almost 5 days to get back to myself. I was
That's
depressed. I was crying. Hey God, man. I learned a very big lesson that day. Never ever blow your trumpet until you've gotten to the finish line.
the
I
finish line.
learned that day.
You're
I
already
learned that day. I learned never blow your trumpet until you get to the finish line.
absolutely. The mistake came in when
Yeah,
you got to the when you got to the center and you were consulting for other people when you're not even sure of your own what's going to happen. You became a consultant, like you said, and you were
okay, now the
directing other people.
network is bad again.
Okay,
I
so
can
you know what?
hear you.
Change my network. I think I should just. I'm not going to go
Huh?
off the show. Just give me a few minutes so that we don't keep going back and forth. I want to be sure that it's not from here.
I can't hear Jack. Can't hear nothing.
Um. Okay. I want to change to to a different network.
I can't hear
Let's
nothing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. No? Oh shit. I can't hear you.
Well, we're having a little technical difficulty. Should we just
I can hear you now.
Okay, so
I can
can
hear
you
you
hear
now.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they told me the technical room that maybe when you're talking, I have to mute. When I'm talking, you should try to mute. That way, our communication will be smoother. But
Oh,
let's just, can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
It's fantastic because I changed my network and I had to leave and come back. But in case we have that challenge again, just mute when I'm talking and then I'll mute when you're talking. Do you understand? Okay, fantastic. All right, so I just want to know, like you, there's a recent movie that you're in. I think it's dropping tonight. Actually, it's dropping tonight, and that is the Black Book. I think is in it's supposed to be like I think in memory of somebody that passed on. So tell us about it.
Uh, Correction, first off, the movie is not in memory of someone that passed on. One
Okay.
of the key members that helped in the success of the film passed away after the film.
Oh my God.
Right. Yeah, not like the film was shot in memory of him.
Oh,
No.
actually
Right.
announced it last. It passed on recently. That's part
E-
label, right? Yes, we
Exactly.
announced
Yeah.
it.
And he played a very pivotal role in the
Okay.
filming of the Black Book. God rest his soul. He was very, very
Mhm.
fantastic. He helped us in every single way. He assisted the producers and the director in every aspect, possibly technically and even behind the scene. So, but
Wow.
basically, the Black Book, it's it's a bomb. Everyone needs to
Eh,
see it. It's a story. It's a thriller. It's a
I said the way
thriller
you
about,
laughed.
huh?
I said the way you laughed already let us know that that movie is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's awesome. It's historical, so to say. It's a story about a man whose only son was killed unjustly. So
Hmm.
imagine when uh the the most dreaded and fearless man in the entire country, when you kill his only son, the institution he works for at the same institution that killed his only son. So now he's coming for revenge.
Wow.
So just get your popcorn and head
Okay.
straight to Netflix and enjoy. That's the only thing I can tell you. And I
It's going
am
to be
the man that they
yeah.
killed my only son.
Oh
Okay?
my God.
So that's
I,
why I laughed at the beginning.
I know it's amazing.
So
I already know it's
the movie started with me. Then when I grew older, I became RMD. That's all I'll
oh,
tell you guys. So go and watch
okay.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to spoil it for us. So it's you've given us the tip of the iceberg. So we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
have to
just little. Of course, there are lots of fantastic actors on the project. That's the grandmasters themselves, the likes of
wow.
Shafi Bello, Sam Day, RMD. Man, too many actors. We have Ikechuku, we have Alexis Sifo, we have
Oh my
Denola Gray, we have
that
Funky Malam. Too many actors, so definitely it's worth your time, your entire time. Yeah.
okay, so tell us, have you ever rejected a script because you do not like the concept or for any reason have you rejected the script as an actor? And you're
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah, I have, and when I did, 2 months after, I regretted rejecting the film.
oh, you're the
Yeah.
first actor I've spoken to about this that has told me that he regretted. So tell me why? Why did you regret it?
I rejected the script because it was too sensual for me, and it was
Oh,
against my sexuality. Right? Yeah. So but then our job is make believe. You have to just make people believe
I,
what is not, as though it
no,
is, or as though it's where. You get what I mean?
I do.
So yeah, when I rejected the script, and then 2 months later, I saw what's going on in the cinema and all of that, and I began to understand that scripts like that, it's what's trending now. Before
Wow.
Blood Sisters came out, before we started seeing nakedness, before we started seeing, Nigeria go all out in details
In-
and all of that. Yeah. So I was just like, hey, this was supposed to be my big break and I've lost it. But anyway, it's okay.
All right. Apart from that particular one that you regretted, any other reason why you would reject a script?
Uh, Currently, now, the only reason that will make me reject a script now, if the money is too demeaning, there's a kind of money they'll push to you and it's like an insult. You get what I mean? Yeah,
So it's
I
just
think that's the only I think that's the only reason why I would reject any script now. On this
present.
level I am now, with the kind of understanding I have, nah, I would not reject any script.
Okay, so tell us how do you get into character? What do you do? What's that strategy that you use? Because you know how to interpret your roles perfectly. What do you use to get into character and do it like you are that person?
It's two basic principles. Read and research.
Okay, read and research. So it's an arrow thing.
Yeah, so first off, you need to read the story. You need to understand what the story is talking about. If the story says you're an imbecile, from that day onwards you're an imbecile. If the story says you are a mad person, from that day onwards you're a mad person. If the
Wow.
story says you are a stammerer, from that day onwards you are a stammerer. But then again, the knowledge you have about what the story is asking you to do might not be enough. So you have to research.
True.
You have to ask questions. Google is there, YouTube is there. A lot of Nollywood films that's been shot before, they are there to guide you. Then your director is there. Ask questions, because a director has a picture already of what he wants to film. So you as an actor, you are just a tool to establish what the director wants to do. So in as
Exactly.
much as you've researched, you still have to ask questions, because if you do not ask your director questions, it's two things. It's either you are overacting or you are underacting, and that will slow down the job. So read, research, ask your
Ah,
director questions, and you're good to go.
fantastic, fantastic. So tell us, what has been the most challenging role for you to interpret since you've been acting all these years? What remember? Tell us that particular one that you have to say, "Hey God, can I do this thing?" Or you were busy sweating trying to interpret your role.
Okay, I must confess, it's the my recently concluded movie. I just finished filming three weeks ago in Abuja. Yeah,
Okay.
so there's this movie that's coming up. The name of the movie is called Farm Boy. Farm Boy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's hitting the cinemas. It's either coming to Amazon Prime or it's coming to Netflix next year. So, um, two things made it most challenging for me.
Okay.
This is the first time I'm playing a lead role in a major feature film. Imagine when a film has 107 scenes and you have about 95 scenes in the film.
Oh, now I see. So
Right.
you were everywhere in the movie.
I was everywhere. I've never had such opportunity before in a major film. I've done
Okay.
lead role in several projects, but I've not had up to 50 scenes or 60 scenes. But this one, I had 95 scenes. And mind you, I was working with a veteran actor and a veteran director. I was
Wow.
working with Mona Lisa Chinda. She's the owner of the film. So imagine me, a new generation actor, playing lead role alongside Mona Lisa Chinda, someone that's been there, even
You have
right
to
from
give all. You have to give your all. Do your best.
right. It's not even about giving your all. It's for your energy to match up with hers or surpass hers. It's not about giving your all, because being a lead actor comes with a lot of responsibilities. A lead
Absolutely.
actor, a lead actor drives the success of the story. If a lead actor is comes with a poor performance, every other actor will tap from your energy and the entire project will be a flop. If a lead
Absolutely.
actor comes with very high frequency, anybody that comes on set and sees the
You
kind
will
of energy you are will
yes,
tap
yes. And
from your energy. So number
true.
one, a lead actor must never be tired. Number two, a lead actor has to drive the energy of the scene. So this is me working with a veteran actor. I keep telling myself every day when I get to my room in the night, I'm like, okay, Joseph, examine yourself. Today, did you do well? What didn't you do well? What should
Oh,
you work on tomorrow? So my brain was always working round the clock. I was always sweating. I was not myself. And again, I was working with Desmond Elliott. Hello. Any actor that has worked with Desmond Elliott before knows that if you're working with Desmond Elliott, bro, you gotta be ready. The man
exactly.
ain't playing. Once he gets on set, the only thing he plays with you about is when you greet him good morning. Every other aspect is work, 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 work. He doesn't have time to play. Of course, he will play with you in between when we are filming, but once
Yeah.
he's ready, you have to give it to him. give it to him. He didn't come to play with you. So working with Desmond Elliott for the first time as a lead role actor and Mona Lisa Chinda
It was challenging.
ransacked my brain. My brain was basically working. Even when I was not working, my brain was working.
Even when you were sleeping, your brain was
My
thinking,
brain was
doing this.
working. Even when I'm eating, my brain is working. Even when I
That's
excuse
so
myself to go and pee, my brain is working. So
what
it was a psychological experience for me. And one thing, I was so happy when director said it's a wrap. There was something he said. He said, Joseph Momodu, this film is going to blow you. And when the award starts coming, please don't forget me. Even Mona Lisa Chinda said the same thing. She said, when you start getting all the awards, please do not forget me. I'm like, okay, for these comments to come from these two Nollywood giants, then I did well.
is it happen?
Right. So that's the most challenging experience for me thus far.
You
Yeah.
okay, so
Yeah.
that means this we are anticipating till next year, but it's not like we're gonna
Yeah.
see it this year.
Farm Boy is coming. It's coming real hot. Yeah.
Okay, so who are this? Have you ever been in a situation where you are casted with somebody? For example, I want to use a female actress that you guys are supposed to be in a scene together, and usually you guys are not on good terms. How do you manage those things? Like people you don't really vibe with, but you need to act with them. How do you do that?
Uh like I said, our job is make believe. Acting is make
Exactly.
believe. And aside you being a professional actor, all of us in this life, we are all actors.
Okay, true.
Even you, Joke, you're an actor.
Am
It's
I an
just
actor?
that you're not a professional actor. Do you know if a situation presents itself now, and you have to lie before a law, a court, and save your family from dying? Do you know you put up your best performance? Do you know?
Okay, I would have to.
If you have to appear before a court
Yeah, that
and
if that is,
lie,
I think I would have to if that is my only option.
yeah, it's your only option. Yeah, you will do it. Right. So, irrespective if you're working with someone, you're not in good terms with that person or not. Hello, I was paid to
The job.
act. I was paid. I'm not going to lose my job because I'm not in good terms with you. I'm just going to freaking do my job.
Let's
Once
do
they
the
say
job.
action, I'll do my job. It's left for the director to say, okay, I don't like it, do it better. And if the director feels like, okay, these two people, they are not vibing, then next time they will not cast us together as either husband or
Yeah,
wife or boyfriend,
you're,
girlfriend. It's
you're going
that
to do your
simple.
best, the rest for the director. You're not going to let that stop you in any way.
Nah, I'm not going to let anyone. Nah.
Okay, so how do you handle female fans? Like, how do you handle? Are you married? Are you married?
Uh, okay, I'm not going to answer that question on this show, but I'll
Okay, that's
answer the
fine.
first one. How I handle
You're
female
married.
fans, right?
Yes.
Female fans, they are just, I mean, like you call them, they are fans, right? So
Yeah,
all you need to do is keep compliments as compliments, right? Don't overstretch it. There are some fans that they are out there to capitalize on how welcoming you are or how modest you are. So
okay.
they are fans. Keep them as fans. Nurture them. Be nice to them when it needs to be, and when you don't need to be nice, don't overdo it because I'm an adult person. They say now from clap nine that they enter dance, and when you
That's,
dance well, nine they go hug you. You know, understand? So don't present the opportunity for them to surpass being fans. That's my principle.
so it's
Yeah.
basically having boundaries around them.
Basically, having boundaries. That's it.
That's fantastic. Okay, tell us who are your favorite Nigerian actors presently? Actors.
RMD. RMD. Frederick Leonard.
Oh, okay. Nice. American
RMD,
actor.
Frederick Leonard, and Nse. American actor. hmm, there are so many. There's Jason Stratham. There's Idris Elba. There are so many. Ah, Damn. Yeah, let's just
No,
do
it's okay.
Idris Elba
So,
and Jason Statham.
what would you say about the evolution in the Nollywood industry from where we were coming from and the present state? Like the standard of our movies that we're doing now, what would you like to say about it? Do you think there has been growth, like
Mm.
significant?
Nigerian film industry has grown significantly over the years to become the second most recognized film industry in the world. We've grown. We've really, really grown. Our contents are the most absorbed. If any film drops on a global scale now, you start seeing how we are tired of the
I hope you can hear me because I can hear you. I'm not hearing you anymore. Hello. Hello, everyone. You're still watching Inside Nollywood Conversations with I and my guest. And my guest today is Joseph Momodu. I'll be talking about his journey in the Nollywood industry and, of course, challenges, so many other things. You know how we usually do it. Our topic is the last thing we're going to talk about, but I cannot hear him anymore. So I'm waiting. Once he comes, we're going to delve straight into the topic. Hello, can you hear me? Please come back. Come back. This is the sweetest part. Please come back. What's going on? What's going on? Bless. Yeah, welcome back, guys. You're still watching the Inside Nollywood Conversations, where we bring you fantastic, fantastic guests. We'll talk about amazing topics that would open your eyes to see what Nollywood is about, the advantages of Nollywood, the in and out of Nollywood, the everything about Nollywood we bring to you on this particular show. Today, we're going to be talking about Nollywood, a strategic channel to disseminate information. And my guest, of course, is supposed to join me and talk about this because we have come to the hour, the minute where we're supposed to talk about this. But then we're having some network challenges. I have reached out to him. I hope that he will be able to log back in so that we can finish what we started. So that we can finish what we started. Is my guest back? Hello? Oh my god. What's going on, my people? What's going on? Yes, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited. But I need my guest to be back in, of course, so that he can at least, do justice to today's topic, guys. Are you guys ready for me? I am ready for you too, but I'm waiting for my guest. Let me place a call through to him again. Excuse me, let me place a call through to him again. I'm just going to wait for my guest till 8. So, it's still inside Nollywood Conversations. I'm deeply, maybe a bit sad that, my guest is nowhere to be found. I think he had some network problems and couldn't log in again. I feel bad about that because we still have a lot of things that we want to talk about. Please, I want us to go follow us on our social media platform at Inside Nollywood on all social media platforms. Follow us because we're bringing you fantastic updates on our platforms, especially if you want to know anything Nollywood, you want to hear the latest gist, who is getting married, who's having babies, who's dropping a movie. You know, today is the 22nd of September, and a Weekend to Forget is dropping today. It will be available across cinemas in Nigeria. Okay, guys, especially in Lagos State. So I need you guys to go out there. You know, we are the premiere on Tuesday at the Good Beach in Victoria Island, Lagos. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for the blackout. It will be restored very soon. So basically, I'm sure you guys can still hear me. Okay, okay, good. All right. So as I was saying, I want you guys to go to the cinemas with your family and friends, watch A Weekend to Forget. That's the name of the movie. A Weekend to Forget. It was directed by I think Damola Ademola is the director. Neo is on it. Neo is on that movie. Erica is also, she was one of the actors in the movie. Stanley Zay is in that movie as well. Um, who else is in that movie? Elo is in that movie. So guys, I will leave you to go and watch that movie. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It's going to be in the cinemas from today, right? That is the kind of movie you want to go with your family and friends. You understand? It's something kids can actually watch, you know. So go with your family, go with your friends. I don't want to say go with your enemy, but the enemy you want to make peace with, yeah, you can invite them over, you know. So you guys can make peace over the movie. Do you get what I'm saying? So guys, I'm still hoping that my guest is going to come back. Joseph Momodu, we have a lot of things to talk about. So you need to come back on the show. Okay, so it's been network issues, but then we move, right? That's what life is about. When challenges poses themselves, you have to move beyond the challenges. And that's what I'm doing on this show right now. I don't want to be moved by the challenges that we are experiencing on the show, you know. So I want you guys to go out, go watch that movie. It's amazing. I don't want to be a spoiler. I would have given you some insights, some tips. But no, I'll not give you any tip. Just go and watch it. It's a movie that you cannot take your face away. You know those kind of movies where you have to stay glued to the screen. It's that kind of a movie. So I promise you guys, I guarantee you that if you go to the cinema with your family or friends, you're going to love A Weekend to Forget. The premiere was on Tuesday, like I said, and we're there, and trust me, it's an amazing movie. It's something that, yes, I was at the premiere, but I want to go again to the cinema to watch it. It's that kind of a movie that you want to watch again and again and again. So do not forget to go and check that movie out. And of course, our guest on the show, Joseph Momodu, just talked about his own movie, a movie that is on the Black Book, and that is also going to be available, I think, on Netflix tonight. So guys, look for the Black Book, watch it, because he said that movie is powerful. We're just talking about this a few minutes ago. I want you guys to go and participate. It's dropping tonight, so be the first to enjoy it, and you heard it here first. Okay, so guys, thank you for being a part of today's Inside Nollywood Conversations. We've come to the end of the show. I'm excited. Trust me, I'm excited as much as my guest couldn't stay till the end. But I'm so excited that we're able to talk to Joseph Momodu. He's a handful of personality, you know, from his experience to his auditions and all that. So I really, really enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys also enjoyed this. I look forward to talking to you guys again next week, because I promise to bring you fantastic guests back to back to back to back. My name remains Adija K. Yusuf, popularly known as JK, and this is brought to you by Inside Nollywood Magazine. We cover everything Nollywood, bring you Nollywood gist, Nollywood experiences, Nollywood information, Nollywood education, everything film industry in Nigeria. This is what you're going to get, top most information, true information. All right, guys, thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. I'm gonna go now. Follow me on Instagram at JK underscore OAP, JKAY underscore OAP. OAP stands for on air personality. Thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.